a good amount of them on my arms. So here is one spot here. You can see it's still kind of red.
Hold that for a second.
Yeah. Putting on them so they hopefully don't leave like permanent marks. But all things considered, it's not. I had first heard about monkeypox back in May because I work in the field and I had been keeping up with the news and things like that from Europe. And I was a little bit worried that it would eventually affect us here in the United States. I kept testing negative for COVID, and so I brought it up to my doctor that I was concerned that it could be the early stages of monkeypox. And he told me to just kind of wait and see because there are a lot of things that can cause flu-like symptoms. But after about 3 or 4 days of being feverish and things like that, I ended up developing the spots. So they'd started on my arms and my hands, and over the course of a day, they spread all over my body. I had some lesions that were internal, not just on my skin, but also on my mucous membranes all over my body, basically. And those were the ones that were super painful. So before I started the medication and before I was able to get pain medication from my doctors, the pain was so severe for me that I basically was taking warm baths 6 or 7 times a day just because that was the only thing that would make me feel better. It interrupted my sleep, which was really unfortunate. I was trying to rest up because I was sick, but the pain was keeping me awake. I was able to get seen and treated very quickly. I know that that is not the reality for most people in New York, which is really unfortunate because just because I have access because of my work doesn't mean that I should have an easier time getting treated for this disease that's so terrible and that causes a lot of pain for people. In the national stockpile, we have vaccines. We have millions of doses of the TPOXX treatment available. And, you know, months into this outbreak, we're still not really able to mobilize those resources. And as someone who had monkeypox and recovered from it, it just is super frustrating to see because I don't want anyone to have to go through what I went through. And it feels like we could be doing more to help stop this.